Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We've been covering the Lumina series for a little bit of time now, with each product that has come out in the line, starting with the 1 and the 3, and then of course the 2 and the 5. This one actually came out more back right around the time that the 1 and the 3 did. I just never got around to covering it, and I was like, well, I've done the whole line, so why don't we do the center channel too, because this is a very important member. Now then, you all know the drill. Don't forget to subscribe to the Gramophone channel, and here is your question of the day, and then we'll get into this. What is the best sounding center channel you have ever heard? So how about a little background? The Sonus Faber Lumina series is Sonus Faber's first level, their entry level, you might say. Though I don't really like using the term entry level to describe the Lumina because it sounds anything but, and it looks anything but. And the Lumina name is kind of an acronym, just borrowed from contractions of words. LU, luxury, MI, minimalism, NA, natural sound. So that is the Lumina line and what it is in a nutshell. And what Sonus Faber as a company is in a nutshell, beyond just standing for natural sound, they're all about making products that really fit that Italian design heritage. Functionally excellent and beautiful in form. But let's talk about the details here. How is this guy put together? We've got the beautiful front baffle, walnut, wenge, piano black, all lovely options. This great leather-wrapped body, but in a horizontal form because this is how we do a center channel. And we've got two 4-inch mid-woofers, much like we get in the Lumina 1, except here we're getting two to make for a little bit of a bigger unit, to have a little more heft as a center channel that's going to be responsible for reproducing virtually everything you're currently seeing directly in front of you on screen. So Sonus Faber wanted this to be not too large to still meet that Lumina minimalism definition. Nothing in the Lumina range is too huge, really. It's a very nice balance of size, scale, performance, all of that. You have a soft dome tweeter that has this little point right on the front of it, just making a little touch of contact with the very front of the tweeter. The purpose of that is to leach out any distortion from the tweeter so you can ultimately push it harder. And this is why Sonus Faber soft dome tweeters, specifically silk dome, are my favorite so far in the world of soft dome tweeters. The detail really is there, but fatigue and shrillness and that almost ice pick feeling pressure on your eardrum from just too many high notes is not. Like everything else in the Lumina line, this is a 4 ohm speaker, so you want to make sure you've got an amp at home that can handle 4 ohms well. Generally, that's going to call for a receiver that we would in the industry call mid-grade or better, usually speaking, or a separate dedicated amp. But it's not too demanding beyond that. So I think most things that you're going to have at home receiver-wise should be fine. And on top of that, as far as just getting it connected goes, this is actually a bi-wire speaker. You've got 4 binding posts in the back. You can run it with 2 wires and bridges. You can run it with a 4-wire or what we call bi-wire cable, or you could even bi-amp this speaker if you really wanted to. And finally, last little detail here in our features section, this is actually a ported speaker, though it doesn't look that way. Your port is in the front, hiding quite stealthily right in the foot. You can expect to see about a 65 Hertz floor out of the Lumina CI. Now, here's the fun part. Let's talk about the experience. This just very, very, very nicely flatters voices, and considering in a center channel, half of what it should be good at, if not more than half, should be just straight dialogue and nothing else alone, because that's where all of it will be coming from when you're watching a movie with a proper 5.1 or greater setup. That's that. At present, it's just the best sounding center under $1,000 I've heard to date. They've always romanced the human voice, and in the product specifically made to reproduce it most of the time, same thing. And of course, it's game and good for all the other effects that are going to become screaming out of it when you're watching an action movie as well. You can get a Lumina center channel, or the Lumina C1 as it's technically known, for $699. An absolute steal for the performance you get here, and not to mention the fact that this is handmade in Italy, just like all the other Lumina products. And if you want to pick one of these up, or even a full Sonus Faber system, believe me, you do, Head on over to Sky by Gramophone by clicking the link down below. You can check out securely, you can get fast and free shipping straight to your door, and we are now allowed to sell Lumina online. Isn't that awesome? Don't forget that you can stop by one of our showrooms and we'd love to have you. We'd be happy to demo many Sonus Faber solutions for you so you can find exactly what you need, and no matter which one you land on, your ears will thank you. So give us a call and stop by at Timonium, Columbia in Gaithersburg, Maryland. And while you're out, don't forget to stop by our Kitchen Design Center in Hunt Valley because they will inspire your next home improvement project like never before. All right, guys, so we're gonna wrap this one up. I've had fun with the Lumina Center and I hope you have as well. If you've had a good time today, click that like button, chat with me down in the comments. I wanna hear your questions and I wanna know what you want to see me review. Also, don't forget that question of the day. As always, thanks for stopping by today. Be seeing you.